Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, YGG crew. Hello, AC. How are you?
Hey, hey, fallen GMGX YG fam. Tonight is the night, another YGG Global Hangouts. And we're gonna have a hippie hoppy club tonight, right?
Yeah, it's another jam-packed session with our friends that have been
Yeah.
on before. We have party icons. Um, on top of that, we will also be going over our big launch here of OnChain Guilds. We have Nate and Sam from our
Mhm.
team. Um, so we will be covering that in the later section.
And
So,
later, yeah. And oops, before you jump in, we're gonna have a giveaway for tonight. So we have party icons giveaway, which is 5 creator packs tonight. And make sure to sign up. I've already sent the link in our Discord. So you must follow the instructions there, sign up in the party icons website, download the game. Make sure to use the special YGG membership code CTVEDC7D. So make sure to put that code in, and the link are there to redeem your membership code, and that's it. You can join us in game later on as we try the game and discuss it with our party icons family. All right,
exactly. Yeah, we have the team here, and I'm going to bring them up on stage. So, first we have
let's
Phoebe,
go.
and then we have Quinn, and then we have Knox. So, guys, how are you? I know it's not showing up as popping you on screen, but they are here. They'll be voices. How are you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Hey guys, hey Fallen, hi, I AC and YGG fam. It's
Hey,
been a long time
hey.
since we were here last time.
Yeah, I think last
That
time we were just testing like a closed alpha version, right?
Yeah, and
And
now we just launched our CP1 test exactly a week ago on November 6th.
yeah, and how's that been going for you guys?
A lot of things have happened. We had a couple of sleepless nights in the past week, and we've received a lot of positive feedback from our community and our partners, and also some suggestions. And also during the previous 45 days, we've just adjusted our game mechanism just to give just for the feedback from our players. So right now we are working with merchants, with partners, creators, guilds. So we are looking to having more YGG members in the YGG membership.
Yeah, I already see quite a lot of people there on AC's screen just hanging out in kind of the chill zone before you get into game there. Before we dive
definitely a
into
chill
some
zone, literally.
before we dive into some of these mechanics here, Phoebe, do you want to just kind of go over what your job at Party Icons is, and then we'll follow up with Quinn and Knox?
Yes, I just spoke too much. So I'm Phoebe. I'm working on partnerships and party icons, and I call myself head of confetti because I like this party vibe, and I feel I'm a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, I feel yeah. I do a little bit of everything here at YGG as well. Quinn, what do you do at Party Icons?
Hey guys, yeah, my name's Quinn. I'm part of the growth team at Party Icons, and previously was part of the growth team at Sky Mavis and Axie Infinity. So I'm loving being back with the Ronin family now.
Back with
Oh,
friendly faces.
nice.
That's right.
Knox, what about you? Maybe Knox is muted and talking. I've done that before. Well, maybe they're having some technical difficulties. We'll just circle back and continue the conversation. Do you want to kind of go over and dive into what this membership campaign is?
Yes. So membership are builders of the whole Party Icons system, and we want our especially guild partners and creator partners to build Party Icons together with us. And so you can see from our website, I think we have around 25 memberships already. And the players, if they want to farm Merble, which is the utility token within Party Icons, they need to have something called Merpass. And you need to join a membership to get a Merpass. So that is one of the biggest perks. And Party Icons team will be actively working with our membership partners. So we have a lot of events with juicy prize pool coming for membership teams. After CB1, actually, we have something called main event, and memberships are gonna join this event in teams. So if you want to represent YGG memberships, you'd better join YGG memberships soon.
Yeah, and AC, you've got it pulled up there.
Yeah. So here in this specific website, you can see it in the form that I sent. You can go to their website partyicons.com/x-league. So you can redeem our membership code, which is I've sent it in our Discord, and I will send it here as well, so everyone can see it. And you can just click and redeem my pass and get those code and be part of the YGG membership program.
And then after that, like you can see the download page at the top there. If you're using the download from the last playtest, that's not going to work. You guys got to update it. So just choose whatever one you're going to be playing on, whether that's App Store or Windows, and download it, and then you can dive right in. Right? There's nothing
Yeah,
else
and it's
after that.
yeah, and it's playable in mobile, and you can use a hyperplay. What do you call this, launcher as well?
So lots of options for people to jump in, no matter what platform they're on.
Yeah, we're
Definitely.
cross-platform. So one thing to mention is that when we first launched CP Test a week ago, we saw some YGG members, community members in our Discord, and they might have the old version. We've updated the builds over the weekend. So if you go to our website right now, you'll see the new builds.
Yeah, and it's super important that you guys download that newest build. I don't know if you'll even be able to get in on the old build, and if you can, it's probably going to be pretty buggy.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving in game. So there is an interesting tab here, which is events. So we are seeing you have 2 events in the game. Can we
Yes.
discuss this further? Yeah.
Yes, actually, this is something new in the updated version. This is an event for the coin session because Party Heist, that's the name of our main play mode, and it's a party game with extraction shooter elements, third-person shooter game, and we have 3 different modes. So coin session is called Coin Arena, in the game. It's for free-to-play players, new players. So as a new player, you go into your game, you will have free coins, right? You can go into the session, and this event we just announced is that besides coins, if you win this game, you can also get something called diamonds. And with diamonds, diamonds is the name of our in-game currency. You can buy things in the in-game it's called auction, that you can buy our heroes and weapons, and you can also use diamond to join the diamond session, so you can win more diamonds.
All right, that's nice. Oop.
So yeah, this is something we have especially for CB1 free-to-play players.
And
Yeah, here,
great.
if you go to the auction, you can see a lot of to buy. These are boxes. So by actively playing the party heist, no matter the coin session or diamond session, you'll get those party boxes.
All right, that's great. So for example, I have a party icon box. How can I unlock these boxes?
So you need Merble. That is our utility token. We have a Genesis NFT collection. It's called OGX. So for OGX holders, if they stake OGX on our website, they get a Merble every day. And as for non-OGX holders, first you can buy Merble via diamonds, and also you can craft Merble with heroes and something called elixir. So elixir is also what you can get by playing the game in the elixir session. So we have 5 prizes to give away, right? Five gift codes. In it, each of them contain five. I think it's 500 diamonds, and actually it's 10k. I think it's 10k or 1k diamonds, and also some elixir tickets that you can play in the elixir session.
Oh,
If you go to
is it this
if
one?
you go to the Merble, this is the elixir session.
And you'll get Merble from it from playing and placing well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you said get Merble from the game, right? If you go to the lobby and if you go back to the lobby, to the game lobby, you can, on the top left corner, on the top, besides X
Says
week,
Merble pool.
you'll see
Here,
Merble
Merble
pool.
pool.
Yeah, this is where you can craft Merble. So if you open these boxes, you get heroes. You can stake heroes here, and by combining heroes and elixir, you can craft Merble.
So just by
Oh.
grinding the game out, you can earn Merbo. There's definitely ways outside of owning the NFTs to be able to earn it and stuff.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of smart free-to-play players, and they just grind in the game, and they get a lot of diamonds, and they buy heroes, a high-level hero, because we have different levels of heroes, and we have NS and SR. So any heroes, high-level heroes, which are SR, UR, and CR heroes, they are mintable. So they use these diamonds to buy heroes and then mint them into NFTs. So if you go to the Mavis market, you can see our heroes in NFT form.
And now, are those heroes capped? So, like, let's say after 10,000 have been minted, no more can be minted, or is it non-capped?
So for different heroes, we have announced in our Git book a ratio, the ratio of different heroes, and you can see the details, like which heroes can be minted.
Okay, yeah. So there'll be a certain point where if like one hero is getting minted more than the other heroes, that essentially minting will be turned off.
So the ratio is fixed. The ratio is fixed. So any SR hero, UR hero, and CR heroes can be minted, but we have a limited number. And also for CB1, any mintable heroes come with a priority tag, and will not produce these kind of priority heroes after CB1. They have more. They're stronger. I would say they're stronger.
Okay, like they have a slight advantage, but nothing that's gonna break the game.
Yeah, it's still a fair game. because there are a lot of unpredictable elements in the game.
Of course, yeah. Because like you said, this is the battle royale portion of the game is just kind of the first part, right? Like you're gonna continue to add different gameplay types and elements to it as the game expands, it gets bigger.
Yes. Currently, we have 3 different game modes. So this is the first one. It's called Party Heist, the main play mode, and we also have Party Brawl. That is a 3v3 shooting game, and also carnival games, more like traditional party games that you can play with your friends.
Hello.
We always
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you're
just reconnected my mic. Sorry for that creepy hello. I just wanted to. I mean, that was a great question that you asked about. Like, are the heroes gonna be, how much stronger are they? Is it gonna be like pay to win? So it's definitely not gonna be pay to win. Like Phoebe said, they don't break the balance of the game. It's kind of like our game designers kind of think about it like this. It's like you're playing basketball against someone with like the latest sneakers, who has like, who gives you that little boost, or like you're playing Quidditch with Harry Potter, who has like the latest fireball broom. It gives them a little boost, but not to make them win the game. It doesn't, it's not a deal breaker. And then a lot of the advantages for the advanced heroes really come in the way that they extract. So like they have bonuses at the end. So it's like giving you mining or earning boosts more than it's like letting you, break the balance of like the competitive part of the game.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it's not the competitive side. It's more for the getting marble or mining stuff to get additional rewards side.
Yeah, exactly. It's also like, it's like when you can get more, like there's a fail save. So for, players who are not as great as shooter games like myself or Phoebe, sorry, Phoebe, yeah, you're still guaranteed to be able to extract with something, even if, upon death.
Gotcha.
That's the great part, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's just something that we wanted to clarify, right? We've seen a lot of NFT games where the NFTs give just too much of an advantage. I think that's not as much a problem now, but early days of NFT games, that the people that had the NFTs were just destroying free-to-play players.
Exactly. And that takes the fun really out of it for everyone. Like, you don't want both the person who has the advantage and the free-to-play players don't enjoy it if you can just pay to win. But if you choose to be a whale, where like you choose to ape in more, really at the end you're getting more rewards, and that's what a lot of them are looking for. But you're still playing a competitive game. You've got to keep the balance. That's really important to us.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a great point to hit on there. What are we looking to see in the near future for Party Icons? Like, what can we be expecting?
So for CB1, you can be expecting a lot of exciting events coming. If you go into, actually we have a jackpot here in this session. On the top, there's a jackpot here, and we will prepare juicy rewards, and we'll have streamers and communities to host events with some really, really juicy rewards. So we have a role in the games called God. We have 8 players on the ground, right? And God players will be observing the map from above, and they're gonna mess up with the players. However, they're gonna sponsor Party Heist games. So if a God player is joining, you will see a big prize pool. And if you keep a close eye on our Twitter and Discord, we're going to announce every week the streams that we're gonna have and which streams are we're gonna have God players.
Gotcha. So people should definitely be hopping in your Discord and watching on Twitter for when these events are going to be, because I'm assuming you're going to post what time people should be popping on and looking out for these events, right?
Yes.
Excellent. And then what are we going to be seeing after this test? Like, are we going to be seeing new game modes maybe in the new year, or is there going to be some sort of Christmas event that you guys are planning? Can you share anything about that?
We're going to have something called main event after CB1, but we don't want to leak too much here. But we're gonna the thing I'm sure is that we're going to evolve mergeships.
Gotcha. And so when you say evolve mergeships, what does that kind of entail?
So mergeships will be merger teams.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's kind of like Club Wars.
Club or guild wars?
Oh,
Yeah,
guild-
kind of.
guild-
Yeah. Does that bring
guild,
out your
yeah.
competitive streak?
Yeah, well, no, definitely. I think that would probably perk up a lot of people's ears. We've got a lot of super competitive, like high skill players in YGG and with a lot of our other sub guilds and stuff. And we'll kind of be diving into that later in stream because we just launched our on-chain guilds as
Mhm.
well on the YGG side. So we've got a lot of not only guilds or stuff that YGG is, but we've got a lot of these other communities that are a part of YGG that have their own guilds, like NFTX Street, Guild House, Axie University, and stuff like that, that are probably going to want their own piece of the pie as well.
Yeah, definitely. And mirrorship and we like this Gabby said something about our mirrorship, so don't just take my word for it. I love to quote him on this, but he thought that the mirrorship clubs would be a great place for all of your guilds to hang out together. Like, it's a social place. You can hang out with because YGG is like what we call like the guild of guilds, so you have all your different factions that can hang out together, and then you can also get competitive and have some friendly competition as well. And then the different clubs can get into this main event that Phoebe teased, where the friendly competition can get into party heist. There's like skill competitions, and it gets a little esporty.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
exactly. It's
Oh.
been something we've been asking for a lot of games, is just for that guild play and that group play, so that we can obviously throw some game nights on. We can have little prize pools and stuff of YGG for these other groups and communities within us to kind of battle it out in a friendly style.
Yeah.
AC,
Yeah,
you had
speaking
something?
of speaking of tournaments, on-chain guilds, and party team ups or battles. Speaking of that, are we gonna be seeing party icons in the gap soon?
We hope so.
Oh,
Definitely. I don't know if this is a good time to plug, but everyone listening should join the YGG Mirrorship.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's probably
they-
it's probably a good idea to get in early, get excited, get some stuff sorted out, because usually whenever we have somebody on the global hangouts, it's not a bad sign that they're probably going to be a part of a future gap season very, very soon. And
Yeah.
the people that get in early usually have an edge when it comes to completing the quests that come out.
Yeah, so make sure to watch out and participate already, guys. Make sure to claim those Mirrorship Pass, YGG
Defi-
Mirrorship codes. Yeah.
Quinn, you've been pretty quiet there. Anything you kind of want to dive on in for party icons that maybe Phoebe and Nox haven't highlighted?
Phoebe and Nox have really nailed it all. They're so good at capturing all of this, way better than I am. But I think what's most exciting to me is just like the polish of this game and how incredibly fun it is. It's one of the most like well-rounded games in Web3. Honestly, it's one of the more fun mobile games that's come out, period, Web 2 or Web 3, over the last number of months. And so, yeah, I think now's the time to get in, especially in the CD1. Get in, check it out, see what you can get away with, see what kind of NFTs you can earn, and then or see what you can eventually mint, I should say. And then, yeah, give us some feedback, stick around, and be ready for CB2 again coming soon.
Excellent. Yeah, Phoebe, Nox, I know you guys are short for time. You have another obligation. So anything you want to kind of close off with to the community?
Join YGG Mership. What is the code? What is the code again?
So we've been blasting the code here in Discord, but I believe
Okay.
it's CTVEDZ7D. But yeah, we've
Yeah.
been posting that. It's in the forum. It's pinned in our AMA discussion. We'll also probably have another announcement, so we'll be doing our part to plaster it around as well.
Amazing. And so, I mean, Quinn summarized everything really well. Download the game. We're on all platforms: iOS, Android, and PC. I know everyone's lazy; no one wants to read our guide, but we're also on Hyperplay if you end up having to troubleshoot for the PC download. And there are hotkeys available on our website, and join our DC, and you can ask any questions, and our mods will support you.
Excellent. Yeah, thanks so much for joining, guys, and obviously giving some rewards. I love how much the game's been updated since the last time we see you, and we'll definitely have to put together a game night specifically where we can get people in and have a bunch of the YGG communities battle it out, maybe for some prizes.
Yes, and we'll sponsor in-game diamond drops for the YGG game night.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, I think we'll have to pull Cairo in and have him do some God mode stuff on his stream.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As long as he's not out there shooting other people, because no
I
one
think he's
has
too
that.
good. I think he's
exactly.
too good.
Yeah, he has to stay out of the arena.
Gotta keep it fair. Although
Yeah.
we'll have to probably watch some of our other guild players as well. I know NFT X Street has some very high class members too when it comes to shooters. So we'll have to weed them out, and they'll have to stay God mode.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having us.
Yes, thank you
Thank
so much for
you.
joining.
Yeah.
So I will pull you guys backstage and we will catch them later. But now we have another big announcement to make. I'm sure everybody is kind of seeing the hype we've been posting around on-chain guilds. So I will pull Sam and Nate, both familiar faces in the YGG community, on stage. Sam, Nate, hello.
Hey guys, what's
Hello
up?
everyone.
Excellent.
There.
Let me just switch around these forums here. AC's been nice enough to pull up the guilds page for us. So, Sam, do you want to just kind of give us an intro to on-chain guilds for people that aren't familiar?
Yes, for sure. So On-Chain Guilds has been this big project, big undertaking that YGG's been working on for the past few months. Obviously, like we know that YGG is home to a lot of the big guilds, but also like the smaller guilds that are more niche, more competitive. So we're really home to a lot of different members, a lot of different types of guilds throughout the world. So YGG On-Chain Guilds is basically a YGG guild protocol. It's meant to make the guild's lives easier by managing your members and managing rewards and just basically managing your guilds on the YGG website. So I think AC here is showing you some of our initial members or initial guilds that have onboarded already to the program. Yeah, so this is what it looks like on the guilds page. You're gonna see all of the guilds. Eventually, we'll open this to more people and eventually like more members for each guild as well. But let me just talk about like why I guess on-chain guilds is important and why it helps our members. So it has a few different features. It provides infrastructure for guilds, so member management, rewards management, and wallet management. They're all going to be features in the website. And I have to note here at this point that obviously, like on-chain guilds is going to be newly launched, so it's going to take some time for us to sort of optimize all of the features. It might be buggy at the start, but that's why we have our initial community supporting this project and checking out like what works, what doesn't, and it's going to be a continuous process for us to build a product that's going to be perfect for our guilds to use. Nate, do you want to talk about some of the features that our guild members and guild leaders can look forward to once they use on-chain guilds and sign up?
Yeah, so the guild leaders can sign up on the waitlist form that AC shared on Discord. And then after signing up, they will just be invited on how to create a guild on the website. They will have me and Mark will reach out to them to share an invite code. So for that, a guild leader can create the guild on the website, so you can add your own logo. You can put your guild name there. So just things to keep in mind. Once you put your guild logo and guild name there, it will be permanent already. So just make sure that it's right, since it's on chain. And then after that, uh, the guild leaders can have their own invite link so that they can invite their guild members onto the guild. And if you're a guild member, so you can just access the Yield Guild website, go on the guilds tab, and then you can search for your guild here and just put ask request to join, and then your guild leader can approve you there.
Nice.
How many guilds do we have so far, Nate? That's currently in testing on-chain guilds.
Right now we have around six to ten guilds that's testing the on-chain guilds, and we're actually looking for more guilds. So we want up to 50 guilds to test on-chain guilds here in Gap Season 8. So yeah, people just sign up on the waitlist form so that we can add you as well here.
Yeah, and to add to that, for this week, actually, we're looking for the first. So I know that we're at 6 to 10 right now. We're looking for the first 30 guilds to join and help us test out on-chain guilds. And I think for the first 30 guilds, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but we're actually gonna waive the fee to create this guild. So it's gonna be like an exclusive first batch of 30 guilds that join on-chain guilds and are gonna be our early adopters and early partners. And they can get early access to all of these different features. And we're pushing to get to identify who those first 30 guilds are by the end of this week, so that we could help them onboard their members by the time that Gap Season 8 launches.
Yeah, and I think the criteria for the
Yep.
guilds that we're going to be choosing are guilds that we know that are going to be able to provide like feedback. We don't want to just add people for the sake of adding people. We want people that are going to help give valuable feedback on whether they're getting bugs or features that they'd like to see, stuff like that. Correct?
Yes, for sure. I do want to note, obviously, like we want the first 30 guilds by this week, but next week, I think, if everything goes well, we want to open this up to even more guilds, um, and more guilds, more members. And the reason why we want people participating and testing out this on-chain guilds for Season 8 and helping us, improve the product as we go along, is because for Season 8, we actually have some guild quests lined up for across the 10 games that we have for participating in the season. So, what are guild quests? I think it's not a new concept. So, in Gap Season 7, if you guys have joined and participated there were actually a few guild quests for some of the games in Season 7, where the criteria is you'd have to accomplish the quest with your guildmates in order to get the rewards. And then the guild leader receives the rewards and is in charge of sharing it with the members who participated in achieving that quest. Well, in Season 8, we're going to have exclusively for on-chain guilds members. So I think that's the main, I guess, exciting thing for people who want to join on-chain guilds for Season 8. You're going to get to participate in guild quests. And the total prize pool that we actually have for guild quests for Season 8 is 130,000 YGG tokens. So that's a lot.
Whoa.
Um,
Yeah,
and hopefully,
definitely.
yeah, very exciting. So hopefully we see more guilds signing up for the waitlist form and participating in these quests.
Mhm.
I think does everyone already know like all of the games participating in Season 8?
I think we teased it last week, but I'm sure people would like a refresher.
Yeah. So I have the list here. I'll just quickly read through it. So we have Annie Chess, we have Arena of Faith, which is a returning game. Other returning games include Genso Kishi, The Mystery Society, Parallel, and Pixels. And some of our new games are Annie Chess, and then Blast Royale. We have Champions Tactics, Immortal Rising 2, same makers as Nine Chronicles. And then we also have a special campaign with Maple Story Universe. They're going to be participating in GAP Season 8, but it's going to be for a limited time only. And then lastly, we have Space Nation joining us. So these games are all different genres. I think I mentioned 11 games actually. Um, we are gonna have, like, I think 6 of these games are gonna have guild quests, and then we have another special guild quest with a special partner, Basement Fun. So a total of 7 guild quests for season 8. It's 130,000 YGG token prize pool, and it requires you to work together with your guildmates in order to achieve the quest.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. There's a lot of and based on the list, there's a lot of games that can be played with the guilds. As what you see, you have Maple Story there, and Genso Kishi and the other stuff that you can play with your guilds.
I think some of these games are naturally like group games. So
Yeah,
Arena of Faith, especially,
AOF especially.
uh,
Yeah.
and Space Nation. Space Nation has an in-game guild or club.
Oh yeah, it's a MMO RPG. Yep.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, it's all very exciting to have all of these guild quests in season 8. Again, like, YGG is a place where obviously we want our members to keep playing the games that we love, keep playing the games that we introduce every gap season. But ultimately, it's going to be more fun to play and more exciting to play if you belong to a guild. So actually, shout out here to our members who are questing alone so far. I think it's very fun to play these gap games, but it's going to be even more exciting if you actually find a guild and join. Find a guild to join so that your playing experience will be 10 times more fun
Yeah, so
and more
that's
rewarding.
a good pause point here for us. So season 8, we're gonna be doing a stream on season 8 with dates and announcements, everything on Friday, correct, Sam?
Yeah. We're gonna be, like, hopefully we launch season 8 by the end of the week. That's what we're looking at. So in our session for Friday, we'll talk about the games. We'll talk about the bounties. A lot of bounties are returning, but we have a few new ones as well. Um, and yeah, like, we're gonna deep dive into season 8 stuff on Friday.
Cool. Yeah, so we have some questions here about people asking for on-chain guilds. So first question is on-chain guilds only open to partnered sub guilds? And the answer to that is no. On-chain guilds is really for everybody, and the idea behind that is, yes, there are certain guilds that have been partnered with YGD for a long time, but we really want to open this up to everybody, not just large guilds, but even small groups of people that are maybe only 10 people strong, correct?
Yes. You want to cater to guilds of all sizes.
Another question.
Yes.
Yeah, Nate. Sorry.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that. So the guilds we're talking about here is a group of people, or yeah, a group of individuals that have their shared interests. So it can be playing games, making content, having shared careers. So it doesn't matter if you're just making content and having like uh, a shared group on that. You can make an on-chain guild too, right? So if you participate in the YGG ecosystem, then we can have specific task or quests later on that's tailored for you guys.
Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, I think it's. I also want to point out that I think we receive a lot of comments that say that YGG feels like, it's only exclusive to the guilds that are already, well established. Like the guilds that you see here on screen, they've been around for a long time. They have a lot of members. Don't be intimidated by this. YGG is always open to newer guilds joining. So if you're someone who's very passionate about games and you know a community of players and friends, you can just simply create your own guild and grow with YGG.
Yep, yep. And actually that's the main purpose of on-chain guilds. So on-chain guilds provide you the infrastructure to scale. So on-chain guilds give you access to tools like automated reward distribution, guild treasury. So on guild treasury, you can have your um, assets there that the group or the guild members can share. So all of that will be available for you guys.
Which kind of leads us to another question that somebody was saying is like, how will the on-chain guild rewards go? Like, does it only go to the leaders? And I think the idea for that is that it's going to go into this multi-sig, and it's up to the guild members, kind of like a DAO, their own DAO, or whoever they set up their structure with, to decide how those rewards get split amongst the people that participated, right?
Yep, that's correct. So by on-chain guilds, you will have your own guild treasury, and uh, the decision that you make on that guild treasury will be up to you, up to the guild leader, and up to the guild members.
Yeah. Another question here. Is there going to be a limited date when we can create an in-game account? Can we start playing now for games in Season 8? Yep. If the game is live, even before Season 8 of Gap starts, you can start grinding stuff out early. You won't know what quests, like what the goals or criteria for the quests are, but that shouldn't stop you from playing the game. When will Founder Coin make some sort of multiplier? Not quite sure, JB. We're definitely working on some spicy stuff for multipliers and things for different NFT holders. But as you can see, unfortunately, that's not top of the mind. We've got to prioritize different things, and right now we're just figuring out how multipliers are really affecting stuff. That's why we got the first staking one out for Gap. But be on the lookout. It's not like we've forgotten it. We will be adding more stuff to the mix as we go along.
I want to add something about the rewards multipliers. So I see a lot of speculation on Discord of people saying, "Oh, my multiplier is currently at 3x," but I think we have that note in the website that says our multipliers can go up to 10x. So just wanted to clarify again. I think we announced this some time ago in the Discord, but I'm amplifying it here again. For the current reward season, which is going to last until the end of Gap Season 8, the max rewards multiplier that you can get is actually 3.5x. So for this reward season, at least, we're not going to change that, and we're not going to introduce anything new until the next reward season. So this is really, the initial launch of the reward system. We want to see how users view it, how the journey is, and how to improve it. So for this season, if you currently have a rewards multiplier that's already maxed out at 3.5x, it's not gonna go higher, at least for this current reward season. So if you're hesitating to claim your rewards because of that, don't. So you can claim your rewards already, and then the other features, as Colin said, are gonna be implemented in future reward season. So by next.
And we've also had a lot of people asking, Sam, how are the bounty rewards going to be given out? Because that's not points, that's YGG tokens. So is there going to be a claim button for that? Are we just going to be distributing that manually to the wallets that we have on file?
Yeah, so I actually got confirmation on this from our engineering team. It is still going to be a claim process because you'd have to approve it in your Ronin wallet for the YGG tokens to be transferred to your account. So it's going to be a claim process similar to before, and people can start claiming next week. So I know that we're starting with Season 8 already, but obviously, we're still dealing with some appeals. So the quest managers are spending the rest of this week doing the rest of the approvals. So we'll have the YGG token claim start by next week.
You heard it here first, guys. Next, I've got another question. Is it going to be possible to join multiple on-chain guilds? And I think we've been kind of cooking up an answer for that. I think the answer right now is only one, but we definitely want to allow people to join multiple ones in the future.
Oh wait, let's ask Nate to clarify on that.
Yeah, Sir Fallen. Yes, it's possible to join multiple on-chain guilds. And wait, will it take effect in guild quest during a gap season? All right, so it's possible to join multiple on-chain guilds, and it does affect your guild questing or your a member quest on the gap season. So how will you do that? Is that a member, once they finish a quest, they will choose who will they pledge it to on the on-chain guilds that they are member of. For example, here, if a member is if a member joined All Good Guild and FTX Street, then once they complete a quest, then they will pick on which guild they will pledge it to.
Exactly. So you guys can join multiple on-chain guilds, but if you're participating in a guild quest, you have to choose what guild you're participating for. Right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Nate. Yuki's got a question. Will Medicine be replaced for Season 8 since we're removing them from the rotation? So I think the answer to that, Sam, and I'll have you touch on this after, but I think right now the answer is we've already got a big roster of games, so we're just pulling them off. We're not necessarily putting something else in there.
Yeah, because initially we were supposed to include Metacine, but something came up, and the teams that we were talking to said, oh, they have some stuff to fix and build before they're actually ready for Gap. So we are looking forward to seeing them in future seasons, possibly season 9, once they sort out all of their, I guess, issues or other priorities.
Exactly. Johnny Snow is asking how long after they filled out the guild form should they expect to wait before their guild gets approved?
Oh, Nate?
Well, it depends on how many signed up on the form. So right
Yeah.
now we're looking at 50 max on the first guilds that will try on-chain guilds. So depends on how much did sign up on the form.
If like 1,000 guilds sign up on the waitlist form, it might take a while.
Yeah, and we're being pretty specific with what
Yeah.
guilds we're choosing out the gate here, right? Like we really want guilds that are going to be giving us really good feedback. Like this is like an alpha beta testing of the on-chain guilds before we really open it up to everybody. So we're going to be pretty picky with who we're letting in. We answered that other question from Zai on when bounty rewards are reclaimable. Gatsby has a good one here. Are on-chain guild quests for everyone in the guild or only for the guild leaders? Or there's a separate quest for guild members and guild leaders?
Okay, so how it's going to work is the guild leader has to, so there are 7 guild quests, right? So the guild leader for each guild has to sign up for these quests. Once they sign up, then the members are going to be able to join. But as a member of a guild, if your guild leader hasn't signed up to, say, the guild quest for Space Nation, then you can't participate. The guild leader has to do it first. So once the guild leader enrolls in the quest, then the members will be able to join. But the guild leader has to do it first. So for example, if you see a guild quest that you want to participate in, but your guild isn't enrolled in yet, just bug your guild leader to enroll so that your guild can participate.
Yeah, or maybe hold them hostage and say, if you don't sign up, I'm going to pledge to the other guild that's participating.
Yes, exactly.
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 Coconut has a question here. Is there a chance for the rewards claiming timer to be reduced? I think we've already asked about that. Right now, that's not a priority for us. Sam, do you want to touch on this?
Oh, well, you had that conversation with our product.
Yeah, I did. So right now, as it stands, we're not looking to shorten or change that unless there is a large amount of community feedback saying like, hey, yeah, we're not happy with this. That's a good segue for AC. We will be having a feedback form for the previous gap season. If that was a big sticking point for you, make your voice heard and let us know that was a big issue.
Yes, that's a very good point. And just, I guess, like in defense of the current design, as you all are aware, we have a lot of cases of multi-accounting in the past seasons, and implementing this timer sort of kind of addresses that, because if you're a multi-accounter and you stake YGG in one account, it kind of makes it hard for you to transfer it to another account to get a rewards multiplier and claim everything in one day and then transfer it again. So that's like one of the, I guess, one intended effect of the cool time, and also like to control the volume. But yeah, we are on the we are on a stricter lookout right now for all these multi-accounters. Obviously, it's very hard in Web3 to identify them, but we're doing our best.
Yeah, and I
And
see
we
a lot
are
of people.
watching.
Oh, sorry, AC.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just note, we are watching and checking all the submissions, and definitely we have a ways to see how you are guys doing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got some other questions. Yeah, people are asking about the bounty claiming before YPS. Like we said, it's slated for next week. We're releasing a lot of stuff as well as planning for YPS, so we're that's as early as it is. YPS is like not even a week away, so that's all we can say. That's not going to change. Stuff like that. JB has a good question. Will there be a future for on-chain guilds to have access to YGG assets in the treasury? So probably something, Nate, maybe you want to touch on.
I think no. So yeah, definitely no. There won't be any access on YGG Assets Treasury. But what can I say is, there might be prizes on the Gap quest, right? So right now, if you on Gap Season 8, we're rewarding guild quests via YGG tokens, and maybe later on, what can be as prizes would be NFTs that these guilds can use and scale. So once you're an on-chain guild, it doesn't only automate tokens, automated reward distribution of tokens, but once you have assets on your guild treasury, it can be shared as well on. It can be used by the guild members that you have. So I think later on, maybe we can change the price for a little bit to NFT assets that you can use on games, so that your players can play more on those games.
Gotcha. We've got another question. Season 7 points don't disappear, guys. I see a lot of people asking that. Your points that you earn, whether or not you use them in this rewards pool or future rewards pools, will stay on your account. They don't evaporate season to season.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct, Colin. I want to note, like, if you don't claim your rewards using your points until season 24 or 100 of Gap, it's still gonna be there. But obviously, the rewards pool is gonna change a lot by then.
Exactly. Cool. I think we're at top of the hour here. Sam, Nate, anything else that you want to touch on before we wrap up?
Well, it's really just a final reminder to sign up for the waitlist form. And if there are any like more specific questions, Nate here can answer them on, I guess, Discord or the Telegram group for on-chain guilds.
Yeah, you can just ping me anytime on Discord. And yeah, just want to emphasize more that sign up now on-chain guilds, because right now we're picking the first 50, but once we test out on-chain guild and it's working really well, we're not picking guilds anymore. We're doing it via the time that you signed up for it.
Excellent. AC, anything you want to wrap up with, or we can close the stream out?
Oh yeah. So we have our partner game called Nifty Island. They have a special campaign, right, Sam? And let me just pull it out.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Excellent.
So here's it. Can you pull it out, Colin?
Yeah.
All right. So they have this special campaign, GameFi campaign. So you just need to follow the instructions there. Let me send this link in our Discord so we can follow up, guys. So you just connect your Bybit wallet, follow Bybit, mint the NFT cat bot. So it's a cute one. And you can use it in the Nifty Island. So the instructions are there. You just need to follow it up. All right, and yeah, we are close at our hour, and we're gonna wrap up and get the giveaways first. We have five giveaways to send out. All right, let me just pull out the screen for our raffle. And while we are waiting, any leaks, Sam, for the quest, for the
Oh,
guild, on-chain guild quest?
well, it isn't an on-chain guild quest specifically, but we do have, I think, one special quest during the YGG Play Summit next week. So obviously, like we're gonna be looking forward to having people from the community join the event. But for those who aren't in the Philippines or are not gonna be able to fly in, there's a lot of ways that you will be able to participate in YPS online, not like IRL. So we actually have like one special game quest for Gap where you can participate in YPS virtually, and it's actually quite an exciting quest. So stay tuned for that. For the guild
Oh,
quests, yeah, we're gonna have, yeah, it's gonna be like very exciting quest. You'll find out soon enough.
yeah, and yeah, make sure to join us in our YPS event, right, Sam?
Yes, yes. So if you're listening and you are here in Manila or you have the means to fly in, we're going to have an exciting week of, booths, giveaways, merch, just games talking about all of their new launches, different features. And I repeat, merch. So if you're in the area,
March,
please
March.
drop by, please visit. It's going to be a very, very fun week. We'll have a lot of side events. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to miss out that side events, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure to join us there.
Yeah.
All
We're
right, so yeah,
gonna face reveal with Fallen and Corpse.
yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Maybe
see
we
if it's
can
a
have
face
a
reveal.
maybe we can have a quest with the guys. So whenever you see us or have a group pic with us, and then post it somewhere. Just joking, but yeah.
Gap side quest.
So yeah, campsite quest. All right, we're gonna have more fun there. So yeah, moving ahead. So here we are with our giveaway roulette. So are you ready, guys? Are you ready? I want to see you guys typing in our Discord that you are ready, and send those blessing GIFs or whatever fortune GIFs you want. So we're gonna raffle this out now. So I'm gonna spin the wheel for the first winner. And our first winner. So it's Lay. Congrats to Lay. Alright, let me just save it in my document. And the second one. Good luck, good luck. Yes,
Good
definitely
luck.
good luck,
Yeah.
guys. Alright, interesting. C. Dre. Congrats. You're the second winner. And alright. Next, the third one. Who it will be. Alright. New names. Nice to see new names here. Van Flame. Congrats. And our fourth one. And our fourth one. Who is it? Arrow XX. Full of X. So congrats. You are the fourth one. And that's nice. Four X's and the fourth one. And our last winner for the what do you call this? I forgot. For the five creator pack gift code is KA Tojan. Congrats to you guys. All right.
Yes, congrats to all the winners there, and thank you to the Party Icons team, obviously, for throwing up some rewards.
Yes, definitely. We have a lot of fun and club and hippie night tonight
Yeah, and we're
for
definitely gonna
our
have more.
party icons.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we've
And
got
yeah,
lots going on. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Sam, for joining us as always. Yeah, I think everybody's super excited for YPS. I will be flying out the long flight over 1 day in the air in a few days here, but it should be exciting. It will be my first time in the Philippines.
ooh, all right. You know what to teach Fallen there.
And we'll be having
guys,
lots of events, not only in YPS, but we will be having some community
Side
event
events.
off time. Yes, exactly. Some side events as well. So stay on the side there. If you guys don't have your tickets yet, we do have this form here for you to sign up for some expo tickets. I know a lot of people were worried about having a budget for YPS, and that's why they're asking to get those bounty tokens early. But yeah, if you're worried about that, sign up on that form, and hopefully you can at least get the ticket waived and can still come out to the event. On that note, yes, Nate and Sam, any final things?
Actually, just a reminder for next week. So we're gonna have YPS. We're gonna have a lot of events there. So we're not gonna be holding any global hangout session or AMA session for next week. So we're gonna miss you guys here online, but we'll see some of you IRL. And then we'll continue with the regularly scheduled global hangouts. I think the week after, end of. So we're gonna miss you for a week.
Yeah, and if you guys can't attend, who knows? We might do a few live streams here or there if we can get if we have some time, and if not, we'll be obviously putting together another recap video, and we'll be sharing all the details on that follow-up global stream of everything that happens. So stay tuned for it.
There's like a few creators flying in, and they're gonna be streaming a lot of content around YPS. So we're gonna be amplifying that on your channel so that you guys could check it out and feel like you're there with us.
Exactly.
Oh, and we're gonna have a virtual event, right?
Yes.
So
We're
make sure,
partnering for that.
Yeah, so definitely stay tuned to all our socials and stuff, as we will be pumping out as much new information as possible. Nate, you'll be there as well, right?
Yeah.
So I think almost all of the YGG crew will be there. I know Cairo's going to be there. So this is your opportunity to get some face-to-face. Mazing, of course, game testers. Big Gaboosh, I think most of our founders will be there. Pretty much the whole team. So it should be super exciting. So cool. We will wrap that up. Yeah, Nate, anything from you that you want to touch on?
Nope, I'm all good. See you guys at YPS.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Well, let's wrap it up with that Gap Season 8 video if people haven't known, and then we will see you guys in the metaverse. Or actually not in the metaverse, in real life for once.
Yeah, I agree. Together we play.
Together we
YGG.
play.